Yes, sir. What up with it? What's good, y'all? It's Friday night. You know what that means. It's time for the number one sports podcast in the world. It's time for Sports for You. Live on YouTube. I'm John. That's Mark. Nick Freeze is on the way. And we live on your TV screens, your mobile devices, your laptops, your desktops, on YouTube,
Getting top.
Facebook, and Twitter, or X.
From the X. That's cool, too.
Yeah, that's what we're going to be on tonight, I see.
It's been like that all day, John.
It's been a wild day. All right, we here. Shout out to Bella in the chat. Shout out to AC in the chat. And
want to make sure y'all can hear us. Can y'all hear?
Let us know how you hear. We're transitioning sound, so therefore that's why we're going with our headset today. So we just doing it shop talk wise, like you. So we gonna vibe with y'all. Y'all just vibe with us. Hey, what up, Bella? Good to see you. Good to see you. Hit me up. Say she missed the show the other day. Pops wasn't feeling well, so I'm glad to know that he's.
Hopefully, Pops. Pops feeling better, man. Prayers out to Pops. You heard?
Absolutely. So yeah, we here.
And we appreciate everybody who, before we get even to the sports talk, everybody who support Sports4U, listening every week, commenting, sharing, also buying the merch. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh yes,
like we appreciate everybody. So we want to say we thank everybody who's doing that.
Everybody's been buying merch, and I know other people are planning on buying merch in the future. Thank y'all for y'all support. Thank y'all for just taking time out to be with us twice a week and then putting on for the brand. So we thank y'all. We chilling here on this Friday night. Obviously, it's no NBA because obviously we are 6 nights away from the beginning of the NBA Finals. We got some WNBA action right now. The Minnesota Lynx are hitting the free or sending the Phoenix Suns back to the Valley right now. They're up 32-17. We got to talk about a story involving the WNBA. It's later on during the show. We're going to talk about, obviously, the finals is officially set with the Dallas Mavericks and the Boston Celtics still at Boston. And just looking ahead to seeing how this series goes, who has the advantage and everything. But yeah, we here on this Friday and glad to be with y'all and glad y'all here with us today. So let's go ahead and start off with the NBA. And then we'll go back to Cancun, and then we'll definitely talk about this story with the NBA. I was watching some WNBA today. News, obviously, yesterday, the Dallas Mavericks weren't playing any games. They knew they let one slip away on Tuesday. They said they know this should have been a sweep. They was like, not today. We're going to go back to y'all house, and we're going to send y'all home. We're going to send y'all to Layton and Minnetonka in y'all own building. And that's exactly what they did. Getting the 4-1 gentleman sweep on the Minnesota Timberwolves last night. Luka Doncic, your Western Conference Finals MVP. And now the finals is set between the Western Conference champion Dallas Mavericks, and the Eastern Conference champion the hated Boston Celtics. And I know F Boston. Still F Boston. Yeah. Luka was not playing. And he just had that look in his eyes like, not tonight. He had that look in his eyes when you go in that first quarter and you scoring 20 points in the first quarter to a team's 19, you're not playing any games. And that's exactly what happened with Luka last night. He was not playing any games. And that led to, obviously,
one extra question.
The victory. What's up?
Is Luka better than Anthony Edwards?
He sure was last night. And that's leading to a bigger discussion because obviously, it's a lot of discussion about who's now the best player in the league. And now, obviously, we've talked Jokic, we've talked Embiid, talked Giannis, everything. And now the question, now I'm hearing, like I was watching Get Up this morning, and I heard Alan Hahn say he thinks Luka is the best player in the NBA.
I'm if y'all go back and listen to a couple episodes ago, I said Luka should have won MVP.
He did. And to be clear, I picked Jokic, but I probably would have voted for Luka. If I had vote.
I have a couple questions, and I know, I'm not trying to put no slander on nobody's name, but I know if a certain athlete who now play for the Lakers,
Dre, what up with it?
Dre, what up with it? I know if a certain athlete who played for the Lakers had an all-star on the team, a defensive player on the team, and a 6th man of the year on the team, he would have got killed.
Oh, you mean like you know how
before you even said his name, because there was a situation time when he didn't win a finals, and he had 3 players who used to be all-stars that wasn't playing at all-star level when they got there. And never mind, go ahead.
no,
and I still fell on him. But anyway, go ahead.
No. You're right. But no one's gonna mention that. No one's gonna mention no one's gonna mention what LeBron, Raymond James went through before the championships. Nobody's gonna do that because that'd be too much like right. That'd be too much like right to mention that what LeBron went through. But yeah,
I do wonder that first championship that he lost to Spurs.
Mm-hmm. By the way, 17 years ago today, that infamous game against the Pistons.
He scored the last 25 points.
Yeah,
and 25 of the last 28. It's not quite yeah, I wonder if
Bella's LeBron Raymond James. That's his full name.
I wonder if you'd have put another all-star. Didn't he win all-star MVP this year?
Who?
Cat.
Dang one. The Cat would have won. If the West would have won, Cat would have won.
Cat scored 60, right?
Yeah, he put up
50.
Yeah, 60? He had 50.
Okay.
They gave it to Dame.
Cool. I wonder if he would have had an all-star on the team and the all-star scored 50. If he had a defense player of the year on his team and the 6th man of the year on the team.
You had some questions that people don't want to hear the truth though. We don't know if LeBron had that much help.
2005?
What year?
When LeBron went to the finals.
2007.
2007.
That was the year after Miami won with D Wade and Shaq. They got to the next year. Next year was San Antonio.
So the 6th man of the year that year was Leandro Barbosa. If you put him on that Cavs team, that helps him win.
Yes.
No, you just keep talking. I'm just I'm
thinking that 2007 Dirk won MVP that year. Ladies and gentlemen, back from his excursion. Yo, that's what we doing? That's how you walking into the studio?
Hey man, Freaky Friday, dog.
Defensive player of the year that year was Marcus Camby.
Let me get that.
What?
Hold on. Who you talking about?
We're talking about.
I'm saying.
I totally forgot Marcus Camby won defensive player of the year.
I'm saying if Anthony Edwards just lost, if LeBron did that, they would kill him. Yeah. But because you had defensive player of the year on the team, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cat was also and scored 50 in all-star game, right?
Yeah.
And he had a 6th man of the year.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's not a good team. That's not a similar team that Iverson had. They say that Iverson carried. Was that hate?
No. You just speaking the truth, man. You speaking the truth.
Hey, I'm just saying.
You got Bluetooth.
Huh?
You got your Bluetooth on.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just hate. You ain't hating. You stating the facts. But
What she said was what?
She's getting the comment of the merch.
Everybody, what he do?
Nick Freeze is back in the building, ladies and
Oh
gentlemen.
yeah.
Nick, what up, dog?
The raw and unfiltered episode.
Oh, dog. Man, it's going.
Nah,
y'all don't want to know what.
Look, I'm gonna let y'all know this. This has been a crazy 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But the last 6 days, this man right here.
Oh, just playing. Oh, really? Me?
Hey, John, I ain't gonna lie to you. It's been going on for since Tuesday. John is just for y'all to know. John is hilarious. That's all I gotta say.
John is the most unintentionally funny person in the world.
Him and Mike Tyson. The two most unintentionally funny people.
Oh, we got sure. We got to talk about Tyson.
Is that the one that was smothering the?
Yo, that's what we doing right now? That's what we doing.
But they played Erotic City when it was going on.
Yo,
They played Erotic City while smothering a midget. It's nuts.
That's what we doing.
My fault.
Smuggling a midget to Erotic City. Wow. All right, go.
So the score is 22
And
to 39.
you know, so funny is last time I seen that person.
Mm-hmm.
Last two times I seen that person. What you just point at? What the fuck?
Hey, relax, Joe. I need for Mark and chill, dog.
You really do, dog.
Well, last night y'all was wilding last night.
No,
John.
hey, look, I admit my fault. What I said was crazy. What John said, off the chain. It just went left field. It was crazy.
John, excuse me, so y'all can finish y'all.
We were like, wait, what happened?
You know, I said, I'm like, oh,
Yeah, it was too late.
I was like,
It was crazy. I ain't finna lie to you, though. It was funny though. I ain't gonna lie.
yeah, but we
It's
talked.
like I couldn't pair it. What the hell?
Mark making that white hoodie. Oh, hey, Bella is not white.
It's a pin. Breast connect if the pin on matches the one.
Yeah, let me see. I had the joint right. Which one is it? Let me see details.
All right, go. Anyway, so yeah, Dallas sent Minnesota home
With ease.
I was asking if anybody thinks that Nick actually is Anthony or is better than Luka?
No. No.
Okay.
No way.
I've been hearing people.
No, they tripping.
No, yeah, because you're.
But the thing is,
Yeah,
though,
people are saying he's the best player in the league.
no. Here's the thing, though. I think with Anthony Edwards is, well, for me, I already knew off the jump. Like, he had the charisma already. You know, I was just like, damn, what is he going to be able to do in Minnesota when he got drafted? That was what I was thinking.
Shout out to my guy Josh Allen. You heard on the Gatorade commercial.
Shout out. But he figured out to be, I think with Anthony Edwards is like the way he his game is like nostalgic in a way.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, and it's not even just the people going crazy with the MJ comparisons and people like he's not. I'm like, well, look, when people compare people to these greats, they're not saying they're just like them. They're saying that their games are similar, which is true. There are other similar people in the game that have games that is similar to Kobe and Jordan. Are they as good as them? No. But they have similar skill sets. DeMar DeRozan, Paul George, Jimmy Butler, those are Kawhi. All those are type of guys who have similar games like those players. Even Andrew Wiggins early on. Andrew Wiggins reminded me of his game was kind of like Kobe-like as far as like it was flashy. He was
You mean Kansas? And he was at Kansas?
No, he was in Minnesota. He put up better numbers in Minnesota. The team was just they didn't have no leader. That's all he was. Karl Anthony Towns isn't the leader on the team.
Right.
And they had the people over there.
Jimmy Butler called him soft.
Well, Jimmy Butler got his own issues, but he wasn't lying when he said
he
that.
was right about that.
Yes, he was.
So probably Jimmy Butler went in practice at give me the 4 reserves and I'll beat the starters, and they basically hit the freeway on those dudes in practice is the same. Let's see which one is.
No, you good. But I think that
Christy, what up with it?
Christy, what's going on?
Christy, I'm still waiting. You have until
you get your little white soon.
Yo, what the?
I mean, your small white.
What the heck?
Dog, that's what you asked for.
Yo, that still sounds.
Dog, am I lying?
Yeah, you're not.
Thank you.
You're not, but damn, that just sounds wild when you say it.
Christy, you can John text her and tell her.
Oh, she said she's gonna highlight us next week.
She said, I don't like how the Timberwolves was comfortable with losing how they did. It's like it was an accomplishment that they didn't get swept. I mean, look, here's the thing. Nobody wants to get swept.
They only have Conley as the leader. That's true.
Yeah, and man said that was his OG.
Yeah. The team is still young, y'all. Like, this is their second year going to the playoffs.
They're gonna be all right.
They're gonna be okay. I think they still they need to do something with the front court though, because that combination isn't gonna work.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
They're gonna have to trade Karl Anthony Towns.
Nope.
I don't think they're gonna do it.
I know a lot of people was killing Jeremiah for how he was killing Rudy Gobert.
Oh, but
you
know, I would say trade him before anybody else.
He's the problem.
But here's the thing, though. That contract is crazy,
It is. That's stupid.
And they just gave him that new contract. That's the reason why every time
Paco,
what up, Paco? When I bring up who they should get rid of, y'all know who I say should get rid of. They should have never got him in the first place. Yeah. But the amount of money they've invested too much into him. Yeah. And he just won Defensive Player of the Year. Whether how we feel about it or not, he still just won an award. Yeah. You already know how I feel about bro. I've been saying he's been weak his whole career.
He only won Defensive Player of the Year because he stopped the NBA from playing.
Best defensive player all time. No, he shut down the world. Yeah. Once sports was done, the world was a wrap. Yeah, it's over. Everybody else fell in line.
He was the MVC, most valuable COVID.
Oh,
yo, that's insane. Nah, I don't know that French part of Compton.
No, hey, dog. John, we can't mute ourselves today.
I know.
No Air 51.
Ain't no Air 51 going on today.
This is Wild Reckless Friday. All right.
Yeah.
Well, it's been Wild and Reckless all morning, so I don't know what's been going on. I don't know what's been y'all guys' problem.
No, the fact that you said that what's been going on in the group chat makes it a billion times funnier.
Y'all niggas is hilarious. Anyway, so
wild, man. Y'all wild.
So I think Rudy Gobert is the problem. Like, I think that's where the problem starts. They have two people they can play instead of Rudy Gobert. It's in Nas Reed and in slow motion.
Fella said Areola 51.
Oh, that's funny. We should put that on a shirt. Here's the thing, though. Now,
Kwame Brown.
No, I said that. Brown.
Oh,
yeah, most of them are.
No, Cat is the problem.
Look, here's the thing.
Cat is a problem.
No,
Gobert is the problem.
Here's the thing. All right, I hate playing devil's advocate for this dude because he gets on my nerves.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Yes. All right. Mark told me this a while ago about a different player.
All right.
And and it made sense. Now, we know what Rudy Gobert is.
Yep. A piece of shit.
Yes, that too. He's supposed to be a rim protector or whatever and a rebound guy.
True.
Okay, cool. We don't expect crazy offensive numbers from him.
Nope.
His offensive numbers went down, but the thing is, the other guys whose numbers are supposed to go up, their numbers went up. Yeah. So it balances itself out. Here's the thing. Karl Anthony Towns himself needs to get back to that game he had earlier on before he started, because he was still shooting the 3-pointer early on and was getting double-doubles. He needs to transition back to that, because my thing is this: that's not when you're locked in offensively, dog. There's not that many people that can guard you. You're 7 feet tall. You can dribble. You can shoot. You can play in the paint, and it's just you choose not to. You fell in love with I'm the best shooting big man of all time thing. You're not. No matter how good your shooting percentage is for the rest of your career, they're not going. Nobody's going to say that you're a better shooter than Dirk Nowitzki.
Yeah, Dirk was sitting courtside like, yeah, this is laughable.
I watched Dirk play.
I did too. I saw Dirk have Dallas teams that were number one in the West, and if he wasn't on that team, they would not be number one at all.
I saw Dirk.
I saw Kukoc
6'11".
I saw Kukoc play. I saw Drazen Petrovic.
By 6'6", 6'7", or 6'6", 6'7". No one know about Drazen like that.
Is he better shooting than Brian?
Oh, Drazen?
Okay.
No, Drazen. Oh, Cat. No.
And that's we're not. That's not knocking.
Wanyani was too early before his time.
He had a wrong birthday. If him and Darko, if they birthdays were like 8 years later, they would have been cool.
The reason why I say Gobert is a problem is because with that contract he has,
he's supposed to be producing way more.
He's the third option, right?
He's supposed to be.
And so if Cat have an off game, which he's allowed to have, if Anthony Edwards have an off game, which he's allowed to have, you're supposed to have a third option that can step up.
But here's the problem: when your third option isn't a scorer, that's the problem. That's the balance. That's the balance of the Bulls had. The Bulls' third best player was Dennis Rodman. You might want to say. We'll say that.
Okay.
Maybe throughout that little time, he might have been the third best player. Okay. He was the only other nigga besides the other two niggas getting all-star appearances and first team defense and all that.
But see, it's a different dialect because Dennis Rodman wasn't their third option.
That's where I was going. That's where I was going. See, Dennis Rodman he's a defensive. Now you have the guy like Tony Kukoc who makes up for that. Right. So if one of them are having an off night, he's there to make up for it. Right. They don't have that guy is supposedly supposed to be Nas Reed, who's quietly not being talked about because he played trash in the series too.
Oh my God. Nas Reed's name will come up in another topic.
Well, how you shouldn't have won the 6 man of the year? All right,
no. We're talking draft talk. He's gonna come up in another topic because
I just think Cat's good problem. I think
get off Ronnie's.
I think what Gobert brings defensively. It don't equal to what we need on offense because your defense is not really stopping nobody. Nobody. Like when you have to guard Jokic, you couldn't do it.
And you're supposed to be defensive.
When you had to guard Embiid, you can't do it.
And we're not expecting you to shut these niggas down,
but the
niggas slow them down.
Make it tough. You can't do that.
Yeah. Right.
And so now we're putting you in pick and rolls. You can't guard nobody on the perimeter, and now you can't give us 17 or 18 on any given night. Dog, you are wasting our money with this big ass contract.
And the thing about it, the contract don't even kick in until next season.
That's what I'm saying. And that's the problem with that's
same thing with Cat.
That's why I say Gobert. And I don't think Gobert's really a bad player. I just think that team that he's on,
they don't. He's not the guy that they need. They need a Tony Kukoc. They need somebody to be that third scoring option.
Honestly, you know what I'm about to say? He would be good, but John, my bad. He would be good with if his contract wasn't that big, the Lakers.
Yeah,
because they have
Clippers too.
He'd be good with the Clippers too.
Oh my lord,
that's what I'm saying. But because he don't need to score, like the Lakers' problem wasn't scoring.
No, hell no. Their problem was defense, and he'll be perfect for him. But the contract is too crazy.
That's what I'm saying. That if his contract wasn't that much, then I'd be.
And the reason why he got that contract is because he getting all these damn defensive player of the year awards. And I don't agree with Gilbert Arenas that it should be just, perimeter players.
Well, Gil said
I understand something wild.
Gil said something wild today.
What do you say?
That Steph wasn't a generational talent. But I put it in the Twitter chat. He was basically saying that Steph's not a generational talent. Jokic's not a generational talent. LeBron was 6'8". If you look at Josh said, listen to it. He brings up the measurables about on Jordan, on Bron, on Magic. But you're not bringing up the skills. Yeah, Michael Jordan was a generational talent. LeBron James was a generational talent. Irvin Magic Johnson was a generational talent. Steph Curry is a generational talent because he's the best shooter that God ever created. Nikola Jokic is a generational talent. And he was taken in the 41st pick, which is why I'm going to get on all these people who need to get off Bronny's back and let this boy breathe. But let's say, but we keep the main thing.
Gilbert not all the way wrong. He's not all. He's not wrong. I'm not saying Steph isn't a generational talent, but Steph's biggest talent, a lot of people can do, right?
True. He just doesn't. And he just doesn't. The brand is just the distance between him and the next person is like the Grand Canyon. That's all it is.
Let's just say this:
Grand Canyon.
If we go on a basketball court right now, all three of us, I'm probably the best basketball player. All three of us,
no doubt about it.
Y'all two have, if we all shoot threes,
just wait,
it's all 50% chances of us making it, right?
Yeah.
I'm not saying you gonna miss it. I'm not saying John gonna miss it. John
it's still a 50-50 chance.
It's still 50-50 chance. So, Steph shooting wise is on the next level.
Yeah.
But when you say generational talent, dog, it's really things that regular people can't do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like what we saw Jordan do, most people won't be able to ever do.
Because you have to have a certain type of level of you have to be pause. You got to be a certain level of blessed to have to do certain stuff.
Some of the things we've seen Kobe do, nobody on this planet would ever be able to do.
Right.
That's the generational talent I think Gilbert talking about. I'm not taking that away from Steph. Steph is the best shooter I've ever seen. I've seen a bunch of people play. By far the best shooter I've ever seen. And it's a skill.
Yeah.
But guess what? On any given day, he come out and go 2 for 16.
Yeah, for real.
And then somebody like John, no disrespect, John can go 8 for 19.
Yeah, for real.
Watch yourself.
Hey, relax.
Watch yourself.
Hey, look. No, that's real. I get that.
So I'm gonna say he's not all the way wrong. I just think you can.
I think that when you bring up generational talent, I think it's it's that, and like you said, the impact. Now we're not talking about Steph definitely. No, we're not saying Steph didn't change the game. We'll be definitely niggas would be lying if they said that.
Oh, Steph did change the game in the worst way.
Yeah.
But anyway, go ahead.
He unintentionally ruined basketball.
He ruined basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Carl
Oh, damn, is that Steph calling it?
Because Carl Anthony Towns think he's Steph Curry.
No, Carl Anthony Towns thinks he's Kevin Durant.
Well, you know what I mean. But that's exactly what I'm saying.
And there's people who Kevin Durant are, I think they Steph Curry.
Yes, I mean you 0 for 8 from 3. Go to the basket. Like we was talking yesterday. Like we talking like when I was watching Game 3, and I see that this dude is 0 for 8 from 3, but he's 6 for 10 in the paint.
What does Bronny have to do with anything?
Well, I'll explain that later. But that's talking about the whole talent. We're talking about talent. I'll explain that in a minute, Candace. But yeah, I'm
Look, here's the thing though with the back to Minnesota.
Oh, trivia.
That
Taurasi is the WNBA's all-time leading scorer. Whose record did she break? Rails, what up, though?
Rails, what it do, fam?
Rails, what's up with it, dog? Appreciate
I don't remember who was the number one scorer before.
I want to say it wasn't. I want to say it was. Is it
Lisa?
Lisa?
It
was probably sure. I don't think it was Lisa.
Well,
We're about to find out.
Let's find out in a little bit.
Shout out to Don Stanley.
Yep.
It's 50-50. But I don't think.
I think Cat. Honestly,
going to be.
I think Cat needs to get beat the fuck up.
I think Cat needs to work more.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah,
that's hilarious, but it's truthful.
I think Cat needs to look in the mirror, dog, and be like, look, look everybody in the locker room, like, look, y'all, this series, that was on me.
He not gonna do it.
I know that's what he should do.
Yeah,
because it was on him. We're expecting you to put up better offensive numbers than that. You were a number 1 overall pick, dog. We ain't forgot about that.
Nope.
You led the league in double-doubles for a long time.
Yep. You were
numerous times.
Unanimous rookie of the year.
Yeah, dog. Like we saw, you were a problem.
Do you think that? Just asking the question.
Yeah.
Do you think that it's taking some time for him to learn how to play with Anthony Edwards?
I think it's taking time to
from being the number 1 option.
I think it's taking a while to look.
Yes.
And I don't think, and that's why when you remember early on when Anthony Edwards said that he is their best offensive player.
He wasn't wrong.
He wasn't wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Like if Cat gets going on offense, like I said, he's like 7'1".
Yeah.
He can shoot, he can dribble, he's a shooting guard at 7'1". That's basically his game. So, and he likes to score. And if he has to, he will get the boards. But he doesn't have that job no more.
Big.
What happened?
What happened? Power Father it was a nerd from the Power Father.
Okay.
All right. Back to Nick Freeze. Back to what Nick Freeze was saying about Anthony Edwards.
No. Freaky G. But Anthony Edwards, for you,
right, dude.
you can be the face of the league. Yes, you can.
Righteous.
You could be, and the thing is, I think that people need to realize that right now, there's not just a one guy is the face of the league right now. There's multiple guys. It's like a category right now because there's that many guys as that top tier talent in the league. I think that people, like I said, fell in love with the nostalgia of Anthony Edwards' attitude and the way he plays the game. And he's a very likable guy. Mm-hmm. He's cool, whatever. A lot of people started liking him more when he was in the movie. They really got they like this scene when he was up. What was that movie? Adam Sandler.
Hustle.
Yeah. Hustle. So a lot of people started liking him off of that movie. His games progressively getting better. He was basically the leader of the last USA team, even though he didn't win. But he was one of the guys that was put in the forefront because it was supposed to be different guys, but he ended up being the guy that took over. He ended up getting a buzz during that time. So, like I said, the team is still young. This is only their second year being in the playoffs. Just give them, that's crazy. Just give this team some time. I think that they get a couple of more veterans.
Yeah, don't get them.
They'll be fine. Nas Reed, you got to play better in the series as well. You didn't play up to your usual potential, but you're still young as well. I think that experience is going to be the thing that helps this team because I think they'll be fine. Because you got to remember this too. They went to the Western Conference Finals this year.
True.
Dallas went a couple of years ago. Even though when they couldn't get past, they couldn't get over the hump for a while. They finally got there, and got to Western Conference Finals. Lost to the Warriors, and now this year, they're going went there again. They're like, nah, we're not losing this time.
I think that with Minnesota, it's a hit or miss. Because we've been giving Anthony Edwards a lot of praise. Most of the series he didn't play with us this series.
Yeah.
He really didn't.
But we're not talking about that for whatever reason. He didn't play well for the most part of the series. But again, I think that's experience. I think that's him at this moment. Every time something was going good, you seen him boasting, bragging. That's crazy. I think that as time goes on, he'll learn. You pick your spots when you start talking shit. When you start doing, you know what I'm saying? I love the confidence he has. I love his game. It's a lot of things I think he need to work on.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna stay on here, but it's a lot of shit he needs to work on. Cat, them two can be a great 1-2 with each other.
Yeah.
He just has to be aggressive every time he touches the ball.
Right.
And he don't have to be submissive. You don't have to be passive. Every time you get the ball, you look to score every time you get the ball.
And you should have one of the easier matchups every time they play.
Fuck everything else. You look to score. That'll make everybody. That'll make Gobert job easier. That'll make Anthony Edwards job easier. Nas Reed. He has to be more aggressive. But I think that to me, with Minnesota is Gobert has to. I know he won Defensive Player of the Year, and it's hard to say this. Be better defensively.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, I'm not expecting him to guard guards. He can't do it. He's not laterally quick enough.
Yeah. Right.
But when it comes to you guarding bigs, dog, they have to take him off of Jokic and pick out on him.
That's insane.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't be the defensive player of the year, and we do this. Now, at this point, I agree with Draymond. Take him out the game, put in Nas Reed, or put in Slow-Mo. Kyle Anderson.
Yeah.
Dog. And then what that does is give you
Kyle Anderson, look. Kyle Anderson
the equal amount of defense and better offense.
Yeah, for sure. And like Kyle Anderson, he's not gonna slack off when he plays. He'll give
you 100. Nas, I think Nas Reed, even if you look at Nas Reed, he's still competing on defense. He might not be the best defensive player. He's competing. He's fighting for rebounds. Dog. He's competing. You get that.
Yeah.
I don't see that a lot of times from Gobert most of the game.
Yeah.
I think he just thinks
who has this matchup on the series.
With Boston and Dallas?
No. Like my fault. The last series,
Minnesota and Mavs. Who had the
easiest matchup?
You would have thought.
No, it's Cat and Cat did. He was guarded by PJ Washington.
You would have thought Cat.
Exactly.
He was guarded by PJ Washington.
I understand. I'm not making no excuse for Anthony because he didn't play the best series.
Stop being on the floor.
And so that too. But you got to think about it like this, dog. You had the easier matchup because you had a guy who's not. You're just better than him. Like you're way better than this guy that's guarding you, dog. And you should be. It should have been like you should have been putting up 30 almost every single game. 30 and 10 on light night.
This is why I love the game of basketball because even though Cat is better than PJ Washington, PJ Washington heart.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Than Cat.
That's how it is sometimes.
And sometimes them dogs, the dogs who might not be as talented, got the bigger heart. Wins that matchup.
Yeah.
You know
Look at Dennis Rodman. If you would think Dennis Rodman is 6'6", should not be winning the matchups he be winning, but he's going 100%. He got heart. He's not backing down. Those type of guys are annoying.
Dog was guarding Shaq.
Yeah.
Not saying, and see that's the difference. That's what I'm saying. He didn't stop Shaq.
No.
Shaq still got his. But you know what? Shaq can tell you to this day. Dennis Rodman made me,
he made him work more.
Made me work for it.
Yeah.
And Dennis Rodman is 6'7".
Yeah. There's no easy buckets against him.
It's not. That's what I'm saying, dog.
Don't make any job.
Yeah, it's just the heart that certain players have.
Yeah, that's the thing I'll be saying about Paul George. I think it's Paul George's problem is between his ears. Like, dog, this is Paul George's problem right here.
Right.
There is no flaw in Paul George's game. It's all right here. And I think it's the same thing with Cat.
Really, and last season ain't working great.
But you gotta look, and I'm not defending bad play at all.
Right.
He definitely had the most difficult matchup on to have in that series. Because look, this what he had to do for the scouting report. You had to guard Luka, and you got to figure out a way to outscore or keep up with his scoring.
He couldn't do it.
And you can't do it.
Actually, he wasn't guarding Luka. He started him off on Kyrie.
Yeah. It's back and forth.
And in game one, Kyrie said, "No, you can't guard me."
Mm-hmm. And I get Ant-Man was like, man, I got Kyrie. I was like, okay, I get what you were doing, young fella. But man,
I loved it,
and I loved it.
I loved it.
That's all he's gonna take too.
I loved
it, and he'll learn.
But the thing is, I want him to keep having
keep that going.
I want him. This is the person I want to guard.
Well, I don't think yo, what the heck did he just say?
Lord have mercy. What? That was crazy. That was wild.
That's wild. My bad, y'all.
Yo, you all right? No.
That was a moment. That was crazy. That was wild.
All right, y'all. Yeah.
Nigga said 35, 34.
Yo,
that was crazy.
That's fucking wild.
Yeah. See what happens when you don't have when you're in the shop, the shopper version of Sports4U, anything's bound to happen.
That's crazy. But yeah, no, dog.
Yeah,
I love that energy, and I love that confidence he has. Even if you can't guard him.
He said that's a clip.
even if you can't guard him.
Mm-hmm.
This is the person I want to guard. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to pause again. Goddamn.
Dang. Yeah, Mark.
Don't say it again.
Mark, man. Just,
Yeah.
I get it. He would want Ant-Man. He would want Ant-Man as a teammate if he was starting a franchise.
For sure. Because he's gonna be a guy that motivates everybody. He gonna, he gonna hold everybody accountable, and he gonna hold himself accountable too. That's one thing he does do.
And that what I like about it is he has fun while he's doing it, but he still takes it serious.
Yeah, you can tell.
Yeah.
Like Hunter Buchanan said, you gotta remember it was Kobe's 3 air balls versus Utah that he rose. Sports BSP was good.
Yeah, you got certain guys have to go through certain.
You said 3 air balls make them rolls?
No.
Certain players have to go through certain adversity.
Everybody did.
Yeah, everybody goes through adversity.
Everybody go through adversity.
Not everybody is like Magic, and
Bella says she
off
like
the rip. I'm winning.
Bella says she like to share. Huh? I don't know.
But even if you think about it, dog, I know Magic won the championship and Finals MVP his rookie year.
Yep.
But you think about the next couple years, they start calling him Tragic Magic. He had to go through some shit too, dog. You know what I'm saying?
The Memorial Day Massacre.
That's what I'm saying. Dog. Everybody, dog, whoever your favorite player is,
he went through some shit.
Every one of your favorite players.
Jordan was putting up MVP numbers, dog, and was winning like 34 games a year until it takes a while sometimes. It takes some people a little bit longer to get to the top than other people.
Well, for Jordan, it just took a coach.
Yeah.
To say no, nigga.
That's gotta go.
That's all it is. Yeah. No, he needed a coach first and foremost, like you said, to be like, look, dog, what you're doing is not working.
Yeah.
I'm not about to go over here and kiss your ass.
Mm-hmm.
This ain't gonna work. This is how we gonna do this. You can still do your game, but we're gonna make this a little bit more. This is organized chaos. Let's make it organized.
And it's gonna be easier for you.
Way easier. Because guess what? Because if I get this type of guy over here and we get these type of players, that's all we need to do. Give us a couple of years. We're gonna figure out. Just believe that this is gonna work.
No, he won his second year, didn't he?
Who?
Phil Jackson. First year.
First year was he won in 91.
That was the first.
That was second year.
He won 90-91. No.
It was 91, 92.
Yeah, no, you're right. It was 90-91. 91, 92, 93.
Yeah.
So, nigga, like you said, you figured out, and luckily for Jordan, he ended up having a good teammates already. Like you said, they needed a coach to get everybody where they need to be.
And no shout out to Doug Collins, but Doug Collins just let Jordan run that team. And that's why you see a lot of Jordan individual stats and not a lot of team stats. A lot of team success.
Oh, no.
Because they had a good team over there.
Yeah.
When they had Oakley, Orlando Woolridge, they had a squad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I understand, the thing is, they always clown them about, you never beat Bird in the playoffs and everything. That team was difficult to beat in general. And that team, the way that Bulls team was built, they weren't going to beat them in the playoffs at all. No matter if he put up 100 points, they would have figured out a way to put up 101.
Right.
That people get that Celtics team more credit.
I think that team could have been beat.
What, the Celtics team? Is that a better coach?
Champ, what up with it?
They probably won once.
More,
that's more than zero. Anything more than 10 than zero.
I mean, Jordan never beat Larry Bird. I don't know. He turned porno on during the show.
No, that was actually Tupac.
Jordan never turned Tupac porn. Jordan never beat Bird, and then Anthony Edwards only beating. All right. Anyway, I'm out of here. Go ahead, John.
I was going to say no. Keep on. I was going to find the.
I was saying Jordan.
Go to Cancun.
I was saying Jordan never beat Bird, and then Anthony Edwards literally only beat Luka once.
Exactly.
And
all it takes.
The Timberwolves will be back.
Oh yeah, they're a perennial playoff team. If injury, no injuries occur, like the way that team is built, they're going to be able to go to the playoffs every year. I honestly think even some of the other guys, like Jaden,
they're going to pay him.
They're going to pay him.
They did. He's getting his new contract kicked.
He's already under contract.
Jaden McDaniels.
Yeah,
he got a 3 year, $130 million.
I love Jaden McDaniels. I love Jaden McDaniels.
His game.
Yeah, they signed him for $130 million, I think. Let me be clear: the guy who Tim Conley, he's the GM of Minnesota. Mm-hmm. He was the GM with the
Nuggets. Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
he knows how to build a team.
He was the guy.
Drafted Jokic who saw Jokic in the second round.
I like Shea cousin too.
Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
Yeah. Yep. I like they got some good pieces over there.
They just need more experience. That's all. They're just young.
They need more experience. They need their best players to play like best players.
You know what they're going through? They're going through what the Lakers was going through, and they had Nick Van Exel and Eddie Jones and all them.
Right.
The team is good enough, but they need a little bit more time.
Yeah, they need some time. Yeah,
that's all it is. But then Kobe was like, "All right, Eddie Jones, how did you like?"
So Bird had 5 other Hall of Famers than Rick Carlisle.
That's what Champ's saying. Here, okay. So let's go to Cancun right quick for the Timberwolves. All right, Rudy Gobert's contract new is getting 43 next year.
Rick Carlisle.
No, hell, I'm not
Rick Carlisle was on the Celtics.
That's what he said. He said Rick Carlisle.
Yeah.
What that nigga number 1 overall pick?
Who, Carlisle?
No, that was Cobbins' number 1 overall pick.
Cat's new contract kicks in because he made All NBA last year, so he's got 49. Mike Conley's on a steal at $9 million.
They need a guy like him at that price. I like Mike Conley.
Obviously, Ant's new contract's going to kick in because he got a raise because he made All NBA, so he's getting 42. Naz Reid is a bargain at 13.
Yeah.
Obviously, you talk about Nickeil Alexander-Walker. He's in the final year of his deal at $4 million, I think, on a rookie deal. Like I said, Jaden McDaniels' new deal kicks in at 23. Mm-hmm. And that's pretty much it. Sorry, Pat McAfee. We're not talking about Luka Garza. No, I'm not talking about Luka Garza. Yeah, but yeah, they're kind of good. Their core is set. Mm-hmm. If they can find a way to get off pause, move Rudy Gobert, but it's gonna be hard to move.
I don't even think. Look,
if they choose to,
they can still make noise with that same roster.
I agree.
It's just this is really like because you got to think about. I think Cat missed some games last year. Was it this year?
This year, that's when he had a meniscus injury.
Yeah. So look, you got to think about it like this.
We got to talk about
they still haven't gotten really 2 seasons worth of games together yet.
Yeah, last year, remember, there was a playing team last year.
Yeah.
This year, they finally, they make the leap and are actually in the playoffs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And look, you got to think, and this is the first year that this particular lineup is all together because you remember the lineup beforehand with D'Angelo Russell.
Right. That
was with had D'Angelo Russell, Patrick Beverly was over there and all that shit still. So this is their first year with this whole entire group all together. Mm-hmm. They went far, which I expected because the way the team is built, they're built as a team that can make it to the finals.
I agree.
But it just wasn't their year. That's all it is. It happened like that sometimes.
Yeah. And I say, Rel said, don't forget the ownership is changing. That was a real elephant in the room. That's real awkward. So if I don't know the situation with Minnesota, Glenn Taylor had already had a deal set up to sell the team to A-Rod and Mark Norrie. And then all of a sudden, Minnesota just became good. And Anthony Edwards emerged into this star.
And he don't want to sell the team.
And now he doesn't want to sell the team. And I think it also he did not want to see the point to have that moment where when he sells the team,
they start being good. They start making more money.
And not just that. The moment he sells the team, they win that championship. Because obviously,
you don't want to be known as that guy.
They would have been the owner. Mark Lurie and A-Rod would have been the ones who get to hold the Larry O'Brien trophy. Mm-hmm. They give it to the majority owner. Like you saw last night, the new ownership with the Mavericks. Although Mark Cuban is still a part of the ownership, the new owners who bought him out was the one who held the majority.
You mean his homies that he let buy some of the company?
Yeah, whoever the dudes are. Yeah, whoever the dudes are.
Salute to your homie that do shit like that.
Yeah, whoever the dudes are that Cuban. Like,
yeah, because for sure he still his influence and everything he does has not changed at all. This is all for this is all PR.
Wait, what happened?
Mark Cuban is still the man up over there.
They can't afford all the salaries. Oh, Minnesota.
I think they can because look,
yeah, they can. They'll be all right.
They know what they were. I mean, Conley knew who he was paying. You got Jaden Daniels at $23 million. That's kind of a bargain in this year's NBA. Nas Reed at 13.
And what you call it, the cap about to go up soon too. So it's like
with the new TV deal, once the new TV deal gets announced after the playoffs.
Any more Pepsi?
Yeah, it's on the fridge. It's on the fridge. After the new TV deal gets announced, we don't be talking about it. Salary cap. No, it don't even matter, dog. It don't even matter,
man. All I gotta say is this: shout out to the Mavs for winning that series.
I'm gonna ask a question that was mentioned on First Take this morning.
Yes, sir.
I'm picking Dallas for selfish reasons. I don't want to see Boston win nothing. But let's just say Dallas does win, and Kyrie. That's ring.
I hear some craziness on the way. Go ahead.
It's Kyrie's second ring.
Yes.
The question was asked: is if Kyrie gets Dallas their second championship, Luka his first? Is he the greatest number 2 of all time?
No.
I agree, but explain why.
Because in my opinion, the top 2 number 2s of all time are Scottie Pippen and Kobe Bryant.
The same here. Same here.
True.
Those are my opinions. Are the there's other guys who be in the conversation. I'm not mad at any of them, but me personally,
I'm not. Yeah. Those are my 2 also.
Yeah, because of
Kobe was smart. Because I get and most people say Pippen because obviously, but yeah, I'm taking Kobe.
I'm gonna say Kobe.
I'm taking Kobe.
I'm gonna say Kobe.
What's up? All right, so y'all saying that 3-peat Kobe was better than the Scottie Pippen that won those championships?
Oh, if you picked that, Kobe would joke.
Oh my! All right, we'll see y'all Tuesday. Let's roll, Nick. All right, y'all Tuesday.
Yes, I'm saying that.
Oh my God!
Yes, I'm saying that.
Young Kobe with MJ.
And I don't know. I'm on the fence with that one. I'm not mad at the answer. I'm on the fence about it though.
And I'm gonna say, see, we talk about this, Kyrie.
Mark said if with young Kobe,
if you replace young Kobe Pippen and put that Kobe, the first 3-peat Kobe on the same team.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Now, by the time we got to that third year, it was crazy. Nigga, there's no Pippen better for sure than that third year Kobe.
Is he Pippen better than that year when Cleveland won the championship? Kyrie?
Who? Pippen?
Is Pippen better than Kyrie the year Cleveland won the championship when he put that 40-piece up in Game 5? That 40-piece in Game 5.
Anyway, but go ahead. All right.
But that's the question. And
that's like having Bird. No, it's not like having.
No, it's not.
Having Jordan and Kobe is not like having Bird and Magic.
No,
great.
No,
that's like having the second 3-peat Jordan and the first 3-peat Jordan on the same team.
Pretty much.
God damn it.
Hype, what up with it?
Do that.
I am hype in the building. By the way,
hype, what up with it?
If you're in the Philly area, make sure y'all go check out our boys' show August 4th.
And if you in any area and you have any kind of device, go check out How to Hustle podcast. Yeah,
5-star reviews.
5-star only.
5-star reviews only.
Now, if you put Pippen with that Lakers team, do they get the 4-peat?
So are you saying Pip? Are you saying? Hold up. Hold the heck up. Hold up.
No.
Are you asking me if that Pippen and Shaq beat that Spurs team in the second round?
No. You know why? Kobe ability to take over a game offensively.
Mhm.
Pippen wouldn't be able to match that.
It probably wouldn't need to. Pippen's defense.
But
Kobe's defense ain't no joke either.
Kobe's defense was Pippen.
Huh?
Pippen's.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
But I still don't think. I don't even think they three-peat if they have Pippen.
Shaq needs somebody that can do something up on the as a second option. And people would be able to score more because you have to worry about.
What about Jordan? What about Jordan? Well, on the same team. Well, that would have been Jordan and Shaq.
What? Wait. Who said what?
Or what about Jordan and Wilt on the same?
Why did he do that?
Why did you do?
Kenzie, go home, dog. I think you're already home. I think you're home. You're home. Get well. Jordan and
No. John.
All
right. This nigga will average 50 points per game 1 year. This nigga Jordan averaged 36?
Give me some. Oh my God, you put Jordan in the 60s with Wilt and Elgin Baylor?
That's who was Jordan.
Is he powerful?
Who?
John. What?
You put Jordan.
It's not 1960s. Not what's wrong with you?
I think over there was Swanson.
Yeah, I hate both of y'all right now.
Like that nigga put Jordan on Swanson. That's crazy.
Ain't no way Jordan throwing up Matrix like that. He sure was though. Hey, not everybody want to throw up Matrix.
I ain't put up with it, dog.
So what we talking about? Basically saying like if Kyrie wins this chip, which would be his second chip, is he the best number 2 of all time?
He's not.
The answer is no.
He's not.
He'll be up there.
We've seen Kobe.
Kobe is number 1 to me. Then it's Pippen.
Yeah.
All right. So who will be the third? Would it be Kevin McHale?
The third.
Wouldn't Kareem be considered a number 2 to Magic?
Holy shit! Wait.
Or Magic.
They were talking.
So it don't matter. Wait. No, it don't matter.
Time out. I think my list got to get changed.
We can carry out the fuck out this conversation.
Yeah. Wait. Time out, y'all. All right, look.
And Pippen.
Look. I would say the list has changed. All right. So look. Number 1 and number 2 is Kareem and Magic. And everybody else figure it out, nigga. That's crazy.
Listen. Kareem probably more of a number 2.
Kareem as your number 2 is
Kareem probably more of a number 2.
Kareem as your number 2 is insane, dude.
Dog.
Kareem as your number 2.
You got 6-time MVP as number 2? Yeah.
Kareem as your number 2?
Dog.
All right. The rookie year.
Magic who?
Magic was the number 2.
Magic rookie year. Magic was number 2.
Mm-hmm. That was it. We watched the documentary. Look how fast that became Magic Scene. Honestly, and they start winning when it became Magic Scene.
He was number 2, and he was number 2 in 1981.
Honestly, he was number 2.
Hemons won the ones, bro.
Hey,
Hemons won the ones at the refrigerator.
Hey, didn't Kareem win MVP a year?
Well, the small bottle or the
small one.
Okay. Say it again, bro.
That might have been the most crazy. No. Kareem, I ain't gonna lie to you. Kareem winning MVP the year that they didn't go to the playoffs might have been the craziest glazing in NBA history.
That was.
There's nothing worse. How do you win MVP? You don't go to the playoffs.
That might have been Magic Seaman's rookie year.
It became halfway through the season. It was
Magic. Kareem was still the best player on the team, though. But it was
Hold up. So that means if Kareem's the best number 2,
you heard me? I said, is he?
Wait. No, we're not gonna do that. When Kareem got number 2 when they won a championship, what year did he become number 2 when y'all won the championship?
80. He got hurt in the finals against Philly in 80.
Mm-hmm. Was he number 2 with the Bucks when Oscar Robertson was there?
Oh, no.
That was old Oscar.
So wait, Oscar. That's triple double. Oscar. Anyway, go ahead.
But he only won
was
one.
Jerry West considered a number 2? Yes.
When?
When he was
when? What was he number 2?
So he's not number 2 to Elgin Baylor?
Nah.
Oh no, he wasn't.
He was not number 2. No. Elgin Baylor was number 2. So
and they really was on. And they really was on number 1 because they told Will to stop.
Someone pick me right quick. Go ahead. So Jared West was 1.
Mm-hmm.
Elgin Baylor was 2.
Mm-hmm.
That means Wilt's like the greatest number 3 man, greatest number 3 of all time.
Not even close.
Wilt's the greatest number 3 of all time.
And he only number 3 because they told him to stop scoring.
Yeah. Dog. Wilt Chamberlain, when he retired, was number 1 in scoring. He's still top 10.
Wilt?
Yeah, Wilt was
still top 10?
Yeah, Wilt is still top 10 in scoring, dog.
That nigga died 20 years ago.
He retired like 30 years ago.
25 years ago.
Dog, when he retired, he was number 1 in scoring. Like you just said.
What numbers we talking about?
Points in the game.
What game?
What? Basketball. Wait. On the court. On the court.
You talking about the ball in the hoop game?
Yeah, that game.
Kenzie said Kyrie might not even be top 10 if all the names we really
Hey, yeah, I started thinking about it more, but I'm like, damn, like
who's number 2? Steph or Kevin Durant?
Steph.
Holy shit.
It was Steph.
Holy
it was Steph.
Shit.
It was Steph.
Oh no.
It was Steph.
No.
It was Steph. I know. It was Steph.
Not much generational talent.
Good point. Okay. 2 points for you.
No.
2 points for you.
No, Mark about to. All right, Mark.
Oh no.
Shit. So, what Mark just said is the exact reason why I said I can never. Kobe Bryant can never be the greatest player of all time. Because how can in the world do about almost a quarter of his career he was the second best player on the team? No other person in the GOAT conversation has ever been the second best player on their team, except for maybe Kareem. They don't even consider Kareem the GOAT.
They should.
They should, but they don't consider him the GOAT. Think about it. The niggas that they say they were never number 2s on their team.
You gotta think, dog. Kareem was the best on his team with the last 4 years of his
possibly 5.
4 or 5 years of his career.
Yeah,
is when he wasn't the best on the team.
So was Moses was number 1 with Dr. J?
Moses won MVP, went to another team on MVP.
Fall.
Steph was not the number 1.
Steph was number 2. I think I agree with it. He said Steph was number. I'd say Steph was 2. With KD, he was 2.
Steph was 2, but it was Steph team.
Yeah. Steph knew it had to be KD in order for him to win, which was very smart from him. Shit. Got him 2 championships out of it. Could have been 3.
Mm-hmm.
If he was, it was Dr. Yeah, because I'd say Dr. J was old at that time.
The other team that had Charles Barkley?
Yeah,
Barkley didn't win the championship.
Barkley wasn't on the team that won the title. They won the title.
No. Think about the niggas you just said on that one team.
Jay,
Mr. Cheeks.
Lights, camera. Did you say Mr.
You think he said lights, camera, action? Nah. Wait.
You said Mr. Cheeks. I'm like, wait a minute. Lights, camera, action? Lost Boys?
Mo Cheeks. That's crazy. Mo Cheeks.
Can't just say Maurice. Dog. Can't just say the full name. The full name, man. Maurice, man.
Maurice Cheeks.
That's still wild. Maurice Cheeks is wild.
Maurice Cheeks. Dr. J.
Barkley,
Moses Malone. Even that shooting guard was good. What's his name? Tony.
Andrew Tony.
Yep.
Yeah, he was good too. That team was good. It was just old.
I'd say they got Barkley the next year.
Yeah, that team was just old. That's all it was with them. They was just old.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. Y'all niggas hilarious.
Wow.
That's crazy. It's crazy how Charles Barkley won that team.
So let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
I hate to bring this up because they used to make my life hell as a Lakers fan.
Hold up, before we continue, you want to say the Spurs?
Mm-hmm.
David Robinson's in a number 2 conversation.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly where I was going.
Not when they won the championship.
He was there for 2 of them.
He was there for both.
I know.
He was the second best player on both of them.
I know, but that David Robinson that version of David Robinson.
Oh, nigga, if it was like 94, nigga.
A lot of MVP David Robinson.
A lot of times we hearing these names and they're putting them in our mind.
Yeah.
The best we've seen them.
What got to do with LeBron?
Yeah, when they say he
had Shaq
and Dwayne Wade
and Ray Allen and Derrick Rose.
His boss. Anyway, go ahead.
Kenzie said, "Who was number 2 out of Stockton?" Man, come on.
Out of who and who?
Stockton and Malone.
I know who's 13.
Get out, Mark. Get out, Mark. Get out, Mark. Get out.
All right.
This dude did not just play that.
On a serious note,
This
King,
dude did not
what the hell are you talking about? Karl Malone's number one on that team.
Karl Malone was
If Karl Malone's on that team is not good.
That's not the real Dave Robinson. He was.
Yeah, that's what we established.
We established that, Hype.
Yeah,
we established that.
That's what I'm saying. Like that Dave Robinson, I wouldn't put him up there with. Because look at the names we're talking about. We're talking about Kobe. We're talking about either Magic or Kareem. We're talking about either Oscar Robinson. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at the names you're talking about. Steph or Kevin Durant. You said Clint Thompson?
I said Klay Thompson.
What the fuck is Clint Thompson, dog? No, all right. Anyway, go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna bring up a WNBA story. Then I'm gonna go back to the NBA because I need. I'm about to really go.
01 Kobe, not the real Kobe. 01 Kobe was a young Kobe, but if you go back and look at that Kobe, that Kobe was there.
But look, here's the thing: like, we're not talking about like Kobe at his best.
No,
we're talking about when Kobe was the second best player on the Lakers.
Wasn't that the year when Shaq got hurt?
Shaq got hurt. Well, 01 year to me, 01 Lakers will always be the best of the Lakers of the Kobe Shaq teams. We were 15-1. Mm-hmm. Obviously,
that wasn't a year.
In the year,
what year was that? What year was that when either
that was the year after that?
Indiana series?
Indiana was the first year.
The next.
No,
it definitely wasn't this.
No, it wasn't.
It definitely was because that nigga don't come.
Kobe got hurt in the Kobe got hurt in the 2000 finals. That was the Jalen Rose incident.
That's the one I'm talking about. When they played against Indiana,
he got hurt.
He got hurt, and Shaq fouled out one of them games. And Kobe said, "Don't worry, I got it."
That was game 4. That was game 4.
I know that's not the best we've seen of Kobe, but if you go back and just look at that, Kobe's there.
That was game 4. That was game 4 of the finals when Shaq fouled out in regulation, and Kobe was like,
"That might be one of my favorite moments, Kobe too."
That nigga Reggie Miller, so I cannot beat this bloodline.
He said, "Can't beat the blood."
Can't be bloodline, the Jordan bloodline.
Yeah, that's insane.
That nigga I lose Jordan 2.0.
He said 02 was the year. Oh yeah, because the first year they beat the Sixers.
2000 would beat the Pacers. 01 would beat the Sixers. 02 would beat the Nets. Then 02 was the year Kobe got All-Star game. And
I think the rest worked y'all in that game against the 76ers. I said that. I said it back then.
I hated that.
I think that the 76ers got grandfathered into the. They should have lost to the Bucks.
Tom told me that night we came back from church and watching the game.
You heard me, Mark. They should have lost to the Bucks.
Oh,
that Bucks team.
That Bucks squad.
That Bucks team was crazy.
They had Big Dog and Ray Allen. Huh?
No, they was going crazy.
They had Irvin Johnson.
New Orleans, the one that was in Seattle, not Magic.
I didn't say Magic.
He never said Magic, dog.
Yeah, some people heard Irvin Johnson. They gonna assume they gonna think. Nah, he wasn't. Yeah, he definitely wasn't. This Irvin Johnson. Get out, Mark. Mark, what you doing? What's wrong with this dude, man?
All right, anyway,
that was nuts.
03 Shaq.
Yo,
03 Shaq.
You saying that is nuts after he just said playing with balls is not gonna. It was not a good segue.
Nobody gonna beat the alligator. You know, huh? That's crazy.
Yes. What?
03 Shaq was hurt and Kobe went crazy, averaging 40 in February.
Yeah.
Now I'm talking about in the finals.
We're talking about the finals with that 03 year. I hate that year.
I'm talking about the year when y'all play. Whenever year y'all beat Indiana.
That was 2000.
Yeah, because that's when Kobe got hurt.
Kobe got hurt in game 2,
and then one of the games Shaq fouled out.
Kobe got hurt in game 2. He didn't play game 3. He came back for game 4. That was the game Shaq fouled out.
And everybody thought Indiana was going to win that. And Kobe said,
he was like, I got this.
Kobe said, not so fast. Yeah. Not so fast, killer.
Nigga said, that's Reggie Miller, right?
Yeah.
Watch this.
Angela. He said, put both of them on pause. Company me.
Yo, what the hell?
See, I wasn't going to bring
just the strays. The strays, man.
Nah, yeah, John called me some bullshit earlier.
The strays, man.
So much bullshit earlier.
Hey, Tim, you see that, man?
That's wild.
Still catching strays. But I wanted to bring up a story. We're watching right now. The Minnesota Lynx are hitting the freeway on the Phoenix Mercury.
The thick Mercury?
Phoenix Mercury.
Oh.
I don't know. Do they do anybody think on the Mercury? I don't know. But anyway, there was some big news in the women's basketball. I'm going to say WNBA, women's basketball. Breanna Stewart, a new league called Unrivaled. It's going to be a new pro women's 3-on-3 league, 6 teams, started by Breanna Stewart and Nikisha Collier from the links who are watching her right there.
Number 24.
Is that her? No, her. Yeah, her. And this is gonna be as something to keep the women. Another way for the women's basketball to subsidize their income during the off season, so they don't have to go overseas and play.
I love that.
So they're gonna have this 16 league.
We have to support it.
It's gonna be all the games are gonna be in Miami during the wintertime. They will set the record for the highest paying average salary in female sports league history. What is wrong with you?
Wait.
Nick, man. What the hell, dog? What the hell?
Nick.
What happened, dog? What the goddamn? Get the fuck up out of here.
Dog, you are insane.
You really are, dog.
Tig, just go look at Instagram.
Fuck y'all.
Dudes is out here just going wild. But anyway,
Nick is out of control.
Players who will be announced this summer ahead of the season tip off in January. But yeah, this is gonna be the highest paying average salary for a female sports pro league in history. The average salary, go ahead.
So it's more than the WNBA?
Yes, the average salary in the WNBA is $125,000.
Shit, they're gonna get the WNBA gonna be a wreck in a minute.
They're saying this salary is gonna be at least double. At least double. So that means these women are going in this league can make up to $250,000. Who is that? Oos?
Did you call her a goose?
Oos. She like she's
Goose fit?
She like she's down with the bloodline.
Wait, did they call her goose fit?
No, I said the blood. Yo, chill the F out, dog.
And then said she down with the bloodline?
She look like she's smelly.
Look like she's smelly?
Simone. Nah.
She do like Samoan.
She do like Simone. Though.
Samoa what?
Like
Samoa and her?
Is that Bobo?
No.
Wait a fucking minute.
Yo, Nick, there's something.
Hey, John, get the show back on track, dog.
All right. The show was on track.
We can't go to Area 51 today, guys.
Yeah. Right. Dude, what are you saying? Like,
I thought it was Bobo.
Bobo's not playing right now, man.
Same team, right?
No, dude.
You know they both play for Phoenix?
No, that's the Mercury, dog, not the Suns. What is wrong? Did you just say he was in Taco?
Wait, Taco Fall? He filled up his taco?
Wait, you say he was in Taco Fall?
John, you have to leave your own house. You have to leave your own house, dog.
John, what's up with you, dog?
I swear
This nigga's going crazy.
I swear the dude said he was in Taco. I was like, what?
Taco Fall used to play for the Celtics, dog.
Hey, y'all niggas is crazy.
Get the show on track. The show been on track. These dudes been wilding since Monday.
He said, come on, Ernie Johnson.
Come on, Ernie Johnson.
Yo, Kinsey, you gotta relax, man.
What?
Kenny's talking about what he want to do from tonight. That's crazy.
Hey, y'all are wild. Go ahead, John.
But yeah, that's what's gonna happen. But let me ask y'all this. So give me, if you had to make an ultimate 3-on-3 women's squad. All right, we're gonna we'll do a draft. All the first 3 women and see. Yo, y'all stupid. Y'all stupid, dog. Come on, man. We're talking hoops, man.
All right, too.
Not talking about going to that hole, Nick. Relax.
Which hole? All right, come on, John.
If you had to pick, I'm
we're gonna do a snake
draft.
Boss.
Oh, that did not help.
Well, all right, there we go. Come on.
Oh man. All right. So we're gonna pick. See who the first 3 women that come to your mind when it comes to. Yo, shut up, Mark. I read your thoughts about who will be if you had to make the ultimate 3-on-3 squad. Not she can't hoop, so she can. She knows how to fight.
Or she can play with balls.
I know that's what girls. If I had to start a squad, give me Cheryl Swoops first.
Oh, we going all time?
Yes.
Oh, dude, all the time. It's easy. Where's Cheryl at?
What'd you say?
Well, I said Cheryl.
And who'd you say?
Wait, what you talking about?
I'm taking Swoops.
Which one you talking about?
Nigga, who else? Nigga, Cheryl Miller, nigga.
Give me Lisa Lester.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go all the time. Hold on.
Okay, give me Cynthia Cooper. He saw it all day.
Let me get Candace.
Give me what's her name? Maya Moore.
Damn. That's who I was actually gonna take too. Well,
And my next pick will be somebody that John you might know about, but niggas none of my motherfuckers don't know about.
All right. My third pick will be at least Leslie and Maya Moore off the board and Candace off the board. Give me someone I'm watching right now. Give me Tarasi.
Oh, she's a whole bird.
I'm totally brain farted not picking Cheryl Lynn first. I'm totally brain farted not picking Cheryl Miller first.
Let me. Well, you got Cheryl too. So
I mean, what up, Rich? Good to see you, brother.
What up, Rich?
Oh,
who you got?
we get some good catches.
Oh, she was nice.
Give me Shamika Holsclaw.
Oh,
fucking right.
Hooper.
You would
But so hoop some niggas up for sure.
You would think as a Vols fan, I would just that name would obviously after Candace Parker, that name would have just automatically just rung bells in my. She make a whole score. Y'all don't know, man.
That's one of the best players I've seen.
Yes,
with my own 2 eyes. Like she was a hooper.
She had game. Yeah, Tamika Catchings was nice too. I mean, we can't go wrong. But if you talk about all right, so let's think about it. The current game.
Only Roger been hooping like that in my whole fucking life.
For real.
Like damn niggas, I'm not sure like year 20. That's crazy.
That's Roger a baller.
Yes. So like,
and when she was at UConn,
nigga, she was a problem.
Ooh. Here's a crazy part because they had Brianna Stewart.
Grandma was that?
I don't know. But the Brianna Stewart was on McAfee show yesterday promoting this league. And they had her, I forgot who she had at their top 5. But I was like, she could have just really been arrogant and named like 5 UConn players and just been done.
Yeah,
she
might have been the best one.
Might be, yeah.
Right. She said
outside of that for us.
She said every time I ended the season was with a championship.
She did. She was in college 4 years and won 4 championships.
And four finals, 4 MVPs.
Yep.
She said, yeah, the company starts with me, y'all figure the rest out.
Mm-hmm. But she wasn't. I don't think she was better than that.
She had a better career.
She definitely had a better career. You go 4 for 4, yo. You go 4 for 4. She got the better career.
That's like Christian Leggett not really being better than Grant Hill.
He sure wasn't.
But nobody ever wanted to mention that. Everybody go ahead.
Well, say what?
Everybody say.
Which is not.
What?
Christian Leggett never. Yeah.
True baller. She was better than half the niggas in the NBA right now. Oh, Skylar Diggins just look better than everybody.
Skylar Diggins fine as hell.
Yes, I like to dig in. Let me shut up.
He said you like to dig in it?
Yeah, speaking of there's the owner right there. Lakeisha Collier.
You said you want to own her?
No, she's the owner of Unrivaled.
I think want to be a swiper.
Get on your knees.
Y'all wild.
Area 51?
No! All right, man. Okay. I
think John have that's the sexy red.
Oh, that's what we doing right now?
What? She was already at what you call it?
Yo, I'm not Shawn Michaels, dog. Relax.
Michaels show that. Never mind.
So you basically told her 2 words, huh?
Suck it.
He gave her some sweet chin music.
She told him. So he really told her she was a sexy boy, huh?
John, what did you just?
Wait.
No, wait, John. Area 51. No, there's no Area 51. John is insane.
Did he?
Yes, he did, Mark.
Did he call her?
Yes, he did, dog. Yes, he did.
No, I got it.
Yes, because this is crazy. Go ahead, John. I can't believe I just heard this. This nigga right here. What? Hey, y'all, what is wrong with John? He say, yo, I hate y'all. Yeah, Scholar was fun. What you call it was
Tina Thompson. Sam said Tina Thompson.
Yes.
Yeah, she definitely had the first DSLs in the W. She best had the first DSLs in the W.
I'm definitely not about to look at this.
Oh man, but okay.
Yes, he did.
He did.
Yes, he did.
All right. I just want to make sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, I hate y'all. Yo, Kenzie, John, the last 2 days. No, just the last 2 days, John.
The last 48 hours have been crazy.
John been out of character this last 2 days, dog. Like something wrong with John.
I didn't call HR. Where HR at?
She was in the chat earlier. She won but she was in the chat earlier.
Nope. Mark, they can hear us, dog.
All right, so I don't have no calling names, but I got a topic that really is calling out names that's worthy. All right, man. It's Lakers. It's about the Lakers.
Of course it is.
I need to really Bill Blasky. I think he's doing the clickbait thing right now.
You said clickbait?
No, click as in trying to get clout.
Oh no, you said clickbait. I'm about to cut everything off.
Okay, so a couple weeks ago, he puts out an article saying like Lakers don't hire JJ Redick, blah blah blah. Well, we all know. Yo, Tig, relax. Yo, shut it.
Nigga, so what? Yeah.
Oh man.
So with that comment, there's a new page. It's the only Knicks.
Only Knicks.
Nick, don't you stay out of this. That's what you about to say.
I'm not saying the word.
The
First Clint Thompson, now
clickbait. Yo, clickbait is insane.
John been Freaky Friday since Monday.
Yo, Kenzie, shut up, dog.
Yo, Freaky Friday all week is wild, dog. I know the last 2 days, John, you've been out of character.
Yeah.
You've been tripping, John, the last 2 days. Anyway, go ahead, John.
But anyway, so obviously he said don't hire JJ Redick, blah, blah, blah. Now yesterday, Lakers, don't draft Bronny. Please don't draft Bronny. I'm like, let me be perfectly clear. He's not going to be good and weird. Let me be effing clear, because I seen this said this last week, and now I've been getting pushback about it on Twitter. Mm-hmm. And this is why I hate that, by the way. We're in transition with the sound. That's why we don't have the soundboard. We've been dropping bombs on this all show. Nobody knows how good Bronny's going. I don't want to hear this crap that everyone knows that Bronny's not going to be good because he averaged 4 points in a game. 4 points a game at USC. You didn't watch. Nobody was watching USC. Let's just be real. I'm gonna ask there's only one person I know who's a USC fan, and this is man to my right.
Nobody knew what the hell he was doing. Here's the thing about Bronny as well. Like when he came back from the injury or whatever, first the fact that he was able to actually even play any games this year is amazing. Let's give him credit for that. He
cold blue on the floor.
Yeah, like that's crazy. But as he got better, the team started playing better.
That's the kind of impact.
Yeah, that's the type of impact. That he came over there and they had a role for him, and it was a pivotal role. He never got a chance to really live that role out because obviously what happened, and they had to figure it out. But when he got back and he started getting used to that role, when he started getting a little bit more comfortable, USC started winning. We beat that win against UCLA was a big win for us. Mm-hmm. Who else? I think we beat. Was it Arizona as well? We beat some teams that we weren't supposed to beat, and they end up being one of those teams that people said it was like they're not putting too much into it, but they might be a team. If they start building up momentum in the tournament, watch out when you play against them. And we end up losing, but he played as he got better, the team started playing.
They had him in the wrong position. Pause.
Yeah,
fuck.
Everyone kept saying that. Everyone was saying he's a 6'1" point guard. He's not an off guard.
They had him at shooting guard because man, you got to think, dog. USC had 2 good guards. Mm-hmm. And when they put Bronny in, he was playing shooting guard, but his natural position is point guard. And you can even see it when he was playing shooting guard, which is the reason why his 4 point per game average is so low. Mm-hmm. He's naturally a point guard. When people are just natural point guards like that,
they don't care about scoring.
Yeah, they don't care about scoring, and and unfortunately, that's the bad part about today's basketball.
If you're not scoring, and Lord have mercy, I hate to go back to this. I don't agree with Steve Nash, and put this out there for everybody. I don't agree that Steve Nash should have won 2. I understand 1, but I don't agree with both of them. But that his impact that he had on the team was bigger than just scoring.
It was. That's the same reason why Jason Kidd should have won MVP.
Yep. Some people impact is just as good as somebody that averages 30 points a game, and they don't have to put up 30 points a game.
Tig said, why do y'all think he didn't want to do one more year at USC? Because this year's draft class is trash.
It'll be easy for him to get drafted this year and next year. And even the year after that.
Yep.
You got to strike while the iron is hot. It's not going to be – you got to think about it like this, Tig. it's just like in any sports. You know, when you have a couple of good drafts in a row, you're bound for an off draft. This year could be the off draft. It could be some players end up being better in the league than they were in college.
That's what I think going to happen.
Yeah, she hard as shit.
And and she got black. And to be honest with you, Purdue. And to be honest with you, I think that sometimes the unknowing gets you drafted higher. You go back to college another year, it's a good chance that your draft stock can drop.
Yeah. Prime example, Kyle Kuzma. Nigga was there for 3 years. He couldn't let up this first year, right? And got drafted, whatever. But we know why he stayed, because they was over there cutting the extra check over there. That's but he's one of those guys where his stock got hurt because he stayed in school. And it's like, damn, like that's crazy. I think the same thing happened with Donovan Mitchell. You stay there for multiple years. They're like, oh, well,
it's a reason why you staying.
Yeah. And my thing is this. Okay, that's the reason why he's staying. Maybe it take a couple more years for his game to get to. Guess what? Now he has less developing to do in the NBA, which makes your job as a coach a lot easier, which is the reason why a lot of these coaches keep getting fucking fired on these trash teams, because they got to teach these fucking 18, 19-year-olds how to play basketball organized the right way.
No, because and even further than that is because they didn't mail on their high school team, so the high school coach are probably not saying nothing to them. And AAU,
oh niggas,
so it's a long running of bad.
I want to
bad. If I'm 13, 12, and I'm the man, by the time I get to 15, 16, I'm better than everybody else.
I'm definitely the man,
and I'm probably getting more money than any coach I have.
Yeah.
What the fuck am I listening to you for?
I know I'm going to the league. Fuck you.
Right.
There you go.
And this thing where we just know that he's not going to be good, and
you don't know.
We don't know. Yeah, all these scouts. Stop listening to these scouts. I keep telling people when scouts are talking during draft season, they're lying. They're doing that because they want to build these kids up so they stock can fall, so their team can draft them. Everybody know that Bronny's going to be trash, huh? Everybody knew Bronny was going to be trash. It's the same people who didn't know that Giannis was going to be good. Same people that thought Anthony Bennett was the number one pick. Right. Yes.
Jimmy Butler played multiple years in Marquette, right?
Yes, he did.
What, he played 3 years?
Yes.
His third year, the nigga averaged 7 points per game.
And he was the 30th pick.
And was still a first-round pick.
Nikola Jokic was a second-round pick. Austin Reeves went undrafted.
Some scouts said that Bronny not gonna live. I don't think. What? But look, the only people putting hype on them is people who hate LeBron.
Thank you. There's literally no hype behind Bronny.
Never was.
There's no hype. Everybody knows his game. He's the child of the best. One of the best basketball players of all time.
Arguably the greatest player of this era. Yeah. Great player of this era.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
He is. He's arguably the greatest player.
And he's still playing. Yeah. And you have a chance to get to the league where he's still playing.
Sam said, I agree. That's why I'm for all college players staying for 2 years. NBA, they don't need to make that rule.
No,
I don't like that.
No,
I don't agree with that either. And I'm one of those guys that believe that players that they should change the rule, but I'm not with it. The only reason why, because I think for the game of basketball, I think it would be cool, but this is not about the game of basketball. It's about these young dudes. They work hard. Some of these dudes, not everybody, I understand. Some guys are ready for the league at 18. Not everybody is. But guess what? That's not my job for them to figure that out.
She tore it going?
Ouch. But Mark, you need to relax, dog.
It's still stupid.
My thing with that is, and I hate doing this because I hate making it about race.
Oosh.
Yeah, she's definitely black.
I hate making it about race. But what other sport other than black sports is there a rule where you can't come out whenever you want to?
In baseball, you can get drafted while you're still in high school.
Yeah.
And whoever drafted will pay for your college if you go to college.
Right. Happened to my homie, shout out to Junior, you heard?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. Basketball, that's why I like the 1 year rule. I'm cool with that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you have to be 1 year removed out of high school. That's fine with me. But allow me to, if you want to take a gamble on these players, that's on the organization.
That's the same thing I said.
No GM bats 1,000 ever. Every sport you got dudes who they overhype.
I mean, look at Adam Morrison. Adam Morrison stayed at Gonzaga how many years?
4 years,
and he was still a bust. Pause.
He only had 2 years that was worth talking about. Them last 2.
So that's what I'm saying. So to me, like what John is saying, it doesn't matter if it's the first year or 4th year player. There's still gonna be busts. There's gonna be players who ball. Randolph Childress
was one of the best college players of all time.
Wake Forest is 2nd leading scorer of all time.
And by the way, Jeff T, you're not better than Randolph Childress. Yeah, we put him on Call Our Names the other day. That should say he's better than Randolph. He's even better than Ronnie Rogers at Wake Forest. I was like, well, hold up.
No, not Bronny. I'm talking about the people that said LeBron. Oh,
it's not giving it.
Yeah, true.
It's said LeBron is not going to live up to his hype.
That's a lot of people who said that.
LeBron might be the only person that lived up to his hype, and then it went beyond. Because it's like, you got to think about it like this, dog. There's been guys that had crazy hype. Then there's LeBron hype. There hasn't been nobody. They tried to make Wemby have that hype, but it's not the same. LeBron changed everything for high school players.
Can't you just prove him? Let's not forget Hashim Thabit.
That was on the GM. He never should have got drafted that hard. That was stupid.
Hashim Thabit went number 2 in the draft.
After he wasn't even that good in college. He was very good on defense.
He was just tall.
No, John. I watched that nigga.
I watched.
This nigga was blocking everything.
And that's the only reason he got drafted.
Dog, this nigga averaged like 5 or 6 blocks a game.
And let me be clear, the same.
He was going crazy with
the
the
draft.
blocks.
He went number 2.
Nigga was the G League.
He was the first lottery pick to ever go to the G League.
And he got cut from the G League.
And after that draft,
eventually did.
After that draft, that also was a draft right after he got picked at number 2. James Harden, Tyreek Evans, Ricky Rubio,
Steph Curry.
Bingo.
All right, look.
DeMar DeRozan.
I'm playing devil's advocate with this one. They didn't need those players at that time.
This was 09, right?
They had just drafted O.J. Mayo the year before. They didn't need a shooting guard.
Well, they just traded for Marc Gasol too, though. And Marc Gasol was coming over from Spain.
That is, but see, at that time he hadn't played the NBA yet. They didn't know. And what they saw, what the potential they saw is to have this guy. If he doesn't pan out, we got this guy. Go ahead.
I could have dropped the point guard.
I'll go back to that roster. I think they had a backcourt already.
They had Mike Conley.
They weren't going to draft. They weren't going to draft no guard.
Yeah, Mike Conley. They
already had Mike Conley, and they just drafted. They weren't going to draft the guard.
They drafted Mike Conley in 07. They drafted O.J. Mayo in 08.
Remember,
they originally drafted Kevin Love, and they traded him for O.J. Mayo.
Holy shit!
Y'all forgot about that.
I forgot about that.
Memphis actually drafted Kevin Love, and O.J. Mayo got drafted by Minnesota, and they got traded for each other.
I think O.J. Mayo's spirit got broken by the coach. Because he was never the same after he got benched. It was.
I think O.J. Mayo was older than what they said he was.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't. All right, you know why they said that? Because you remember, they said he was supposedly playing in these other leagues or whatever. So where he's from, you can be a certain age and play in older leagues. So like he was like 12 playing in like 15, 16-year-old leagues, and he was shitting on niggas. That's what made him like. That's what niggas was like. Who's this nigga's like 3-4 years younger than everybody? He's killing them. So I think he's from like Louisville or something. They can do that out there. But hold on, I gotta that's crazy. So yeah, they had Mike Conley, and they weren't going to draft another guard. So that was out. I gotta see who else was available.
We done with the 70s.
They drafted O.J. Mayo in 08.
Man, R.I.P. dog.
That's right. You weren't here. We didn't get your chance to jump off on the passing on Bill Walton.
Oh man, I hate that. Bill Walton was one of those guys. He has a weird career. Him and Kawhi have some of the weirdest NBA careers I've ever seen, because we all know that Bill Walton probably had the greatest
one of the greatest college careers.
No, he had probably one of the greatest college games ever.
Mm-hmm. Oh, when he was like 14 for 14 or something like that? 13 for 14?
Yeah, nigga put up like 40 points, only missed like a shot. That
was a championship game.
Dog, going crazy. And he did have. Dog, imagine going from Kareem to fucking.
Was that Daryl Dawkins?
Dog.
These niggas is
trash.
Was that Daryl Dawkins?
Look at this. So sorry. Dog, that shot was sorry.
That was Dr. J, too.
Man, I don't care. That shit was sorry.
R.I.P. Dr. Jack Ramsey.
Dr. Jack Ramsey, rest in peace.
Damn, that nigga's like 30 years old over
Yeah,
there.
he was.
Look.
Dude got like a
He was about-
Nixon haircut.
He was about on Percocets and doing crack.
They was definitely doing crack during that time. But
He was sharing with Dr. Jack. Oh wait, they in Portland.
yeah, Bill Walton for sure. Damn, UCLA went from having Kareem Abdul, Lou Alcindor, my fault.
Right.
Went from Lou Alcindor to Bill Walton.
Um,
Dog, talk the rich getting richer. You can't go wrong. Both of them had great careers. Both of them, they barely lost when they was at UCLA. Both they had like 3 niggas drafted in the first
All right,
round.
we're back. I don't know. We're back.
They could have drafted Wayne Ellington,
Wayne Ellington. Wow.
number 2.
somebody said Greg Greg Oden.
Greg Oden was 07.
No.
What do you mean, Greg Oden?
No, they said what about Greg Oden? Like flops, I guess, or people that shouldn't draft it. But
No.
Greg Oden was hurt.
Here's the thing.
Injury screwed up Greg Oden.
Greg Oden was unbelievable at Ohio State. That combination of him and Mike Conley was crazy.
And if you really look, when you look at Greg Oden when he was in the NBA, he wasn't bad.
No,
He was hurt.
you know what the game is? DeAndre Ayton.
A better DeAndre.
A better DeAndre Ayton for sure.
I will give you another name, Michael Olowokandi.
That nigga's garbage.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
That draft
garbage.
That draft was insane.
No, what's insane is he was number 1 overall pick.
Right. And everyone
From
else,
college nobody even know about.
I mean, I didn't even know Pacific. I'm like, who the heck? What the heck is University of Pacific? And then the next pick was Mike. The next pick was Mike Bibby.
He fucked somebody, mom.
No, you know I got drafted? Who's the owner?
Oh, Donald Sterling. By the way, are you?
Idiot.
Yeah, are y'all?
I'm gonna watch it.
Tuesday clipped.
I'm not watching it because it's a clip, and I'm
No,
gonna
I
watch it
wanna-
because it's Ed O'Neill.
Yo, because Ramona Shelburne is the executive producer because it's based off her podcast.
Okay.
They said Ed O'Neill he studied
And then from the back.
No, there we go.
Oh, we on?
I know, yo, they hurt you, dog. Come on, hurt you. All right, but yeah, we're gonna get up out of here in a second. But they said about him.
Stephen A. Smith doesn't like Kawhi Leonard.
I get what he was saying about.
Oh no, he did.
He basically saying like, well,
He said Kawhi is the worst superstar of all time.
not on a talent level, but on a when it comes to marketing, because of his availability and everything.
You can't do nothing about a top tier superstar in the league that gets hurt a lot. It happens throughout history. Deal with Brand Hill, Bill Walton. Bill Walton won MVP and Sixth Man of the Year.
As we're watching the game, actually, when they won
He won MVP that year.
Finals MVP.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's like, shit. Like I said, Petty,
Tiggs,
Bill Walton.
Tiggs was bitching because Mark didn't wear a hat today.
Hmm?
Hey, yo! Oh, that sound wild.
Whoa.
Wait.
Doug Collins.
That's right.
Is that Phil Collins?
That's Doug Collins.
Doug Collins.
Oh, you feel in the air?
It's so stupid. All right, Mark, go to your calling out names.
My call out names is Stephen A. Smith.
Mm-mm.
But what?
Oh, finally, a part
So
of
Kyrie Irving.
Sure.
Not just Kyrie.
And Kyrie Pop too.
Yeah, make sure that's important.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, this is Pop, too.
Well, no, Pops came to his son's defense, man, and they had to have a talk because obviously, and I respect Papa Irving wanted to come in, basically want to come to his son's aid. So
I ain't mad at that.
And this all was brokered by a conversation with me and McKinney Smith. Basically,
I thought we did that in Fox City. I'm like, I talked to Daddy about shit.
It's like,
but that's dope that he did it
because they all went Queens, Brick City.
Like I said, respect to Stephen A. Smith for doing it because y'all remember
he was going crazy.
That's when my outward disrespect towards Stephen A. Smith start happening is when he was like that with Kyrie because it was unnecessary. So again, a shout out to Stephen. I call him. I put him on call names every time he did it. So I'm putting him on call names, but in a positive way once he apologized.
Jake said, "Call out names of people that didn't know the WNBA had a bunch of gay women." Okay, that was awkward. Yeah, my calling out names again. Everyone who's going out of their way just to slander Bobby. And look, I'm just being clear. Nobody knows how good this kid's gonna be. Oh,
holy
classic
shit.
Dr. J.
And he threw the ball at him.
By the way, Bill Walton tells a story on one of those ESPN classic docs that he hates that when Dr. J went in the Hall of Fame, they showed a reel of all his dunks, and it was him dunking on him.
Man, shit, nigga, that's the way it is.
Dr. J, man. Yikes.
Hey,
yeah.
It's about to sound like, hey, but you remember when Kobe had dunked on the white, right?
I said victorious what?
I beg your pardon.
Oh, water is wet.
So
I was like, who's Victoria?
all right, but
yo, shut the F up.
Yeah,
what's wrong with y'all, man?
So you remember Kobe dunked on Dwight, right? Rookie year.
Yeah.
You think if that was prime Dwight, that would have happened?
Well, no, because Kobe was Kobe was.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I love Dwight. Kobe still would have got him. I think Kobe's. I seen Dwight get dunked on.
Define Dwight's prime, because Kobe really stopped dunking him in like 2010, 2011.
No, he's not saying like.
I'm not saying.
Can he get him for one? Get him.
He dunked on Dwight in his prime.
Like,
because if he would have dunked on Dwight in his prime, they would have showed that one instead of what he did when he was a rookie. because it's been a better
That
dunk.
was a rookie when he
Dwight Howard was a rookie.
That
when
was
Kobe put his nuts in his face.
yeah,
That
that
was
was before. That
That was
was
an
before.
NBA moment.
That was Kobe. That was the first year of Kobe without Shaq.
Up to the NBA.
That's fucked up, Kobe. That to me. I still think Kobe. It wouldn't have been like that. I think it would have been more challenged.
Yeah.
I think Dwight get dunked on.
Too.
I think Kobe would have got. I'm gonna give Kobe some props.
All right, and for that, we're gonna get up out of here. Tuesday,
Shout out to the second greatest Laker of all time.
we're gonna. Okay, we're not doing that.
You said Boobs Day is the second greatest Laker of all time.
No, I said shout out to the second greatest Laker of all time.
Oh, Kobe.
Oh yeah. Okay. I disagree, but I'm not gonna.
Who's Ike?
I disagree, but no. Shout out to I know the homie like goes to the barbershop all the time.
Magic Johnson 10 years to what Kobe did in 20.
I thought that.
Okay, we're
That's hate.
okay. It's time to go. It's too short.
That's hate.
That's too short. That's too short. We'll say.
That's hate.
By the way, Kobe actually did it in what from 96 to 20, really 11, 15, whatever. But anyway, enough of that. Enough of that. Tuesday, we're gonna preview the finals. We're gonna make picks. Actually, we're gonna do a finals draft.
Mm-hmm.
The pick, and we're gonna start ranking the players in the finals to see who has the.
My fault. Like, hey,
Yes,
Yes.
I wish I hate.
But yeah, we're gonna talk about the final.
He did say Ike, and he said shout out to my homie Ike. I thought you were talking about the other Ike. I
the
was
nigga that on the sandwich spot?
no, the nigga that
Not Mike Turner.
the nigga that owned somebody's face.
All right. Make sure you subscribe.
No Diddy.
Make sure you subscribe to Sports4U Podcast on YouTube. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Sports4U Podcast.
Everybody get your merch, you heard?
Get your Sports4U merch, hoodies, t-shirts. DM us at Sports4U Podcast on Twitter and Instagram for sizing and pricing.
Don't DM me for signing. Right?
Don't do it to get me the. That sounds crazy.
Yo, size.
No, you sound like you're selling yourself.
Yo, that is kind of.
Remember last night this conversation, it was about never mind.
I had to leave. I don't know. I got kicked out.
All right.
Hey, Mark, you need to relax, fam.
Yo, Tig, relax. Anyway, yeah, you gotta relax too. And make sure you like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Sports4U Podcast.
But that was after we can go raw dog on YouTube.
Yeah, that was still wild.
That nigga said, Mark, you can leave. Okay.
Hey, that shit was insane.
But no, what he said when Mark pulled up to the house yesterday was even wilder. I'm not gonna get involved in that. That's personal.
What? Oh yeah, that was crazy. My fault, y'all.
Y'all niggas was tripping yesterday. Now I think about it.
John was tripping.
The both of y'all was tripping yesterday.
Ooh.
Why you talking about white boy like that? Why you talking about Phil Collins like that?
But why do guy like a 50-year-old haircut at 25?
Because they was doing crack back then. They didn't care how they look. Why you talking?
Motherfucker. What the fuck is the nigga name?
Gene Shoe.
Okay.
But anyway, like us, subscribe to Sports4U on YouTube. Follow me and John Watkins 0984 on Twitter, Instagram. What's wrong with this dude, man? Follow Mark on Instagram at I am Mark and at Mark1 on Twitter, aka Girth Wind Fire. Follow Nick on Twitter and Instagram at 99Gorilla, aka Girth Vader.
Johnson taking the order from the league.
Yo, what the hell is wrong with you?
Oh yeah, John did get an order from the D earlier.
Wait, that was John talking about just a second ago?
Yeah.
No, he weren't. No, he weren't.
You heard the D DM me for pricing and sizing.
What is wrong with these dudes, man? This is wild, man.
Jezebel John.
Yo, the brother with Jezebel. Hold on, wait.
What the heck is wrong with this dude?
Wait.
Yeah, that's what I said, Kenzie. We'll see.